which is 5 p.m., which is right now. What's up? Hi. Hello. Yeah, so I've tried very well to continually go live on Thursdays, talking about all kinds of things. I took like a little hiatus, I don't even know how you say it, from going live just because I got really super busy. I'm still pretty busy. What's he shooting? I'm not really sure. Yeah, but now I'm back, regardless of how busy I am. I still want to make some time. Yes. Yes, I think James is shooting either a Mossberg, or he's shooting a Glock 19, or he's shooting, I don't know. I want to say he's shooting it, his 19 right now. 9mm, however you want to say it. It takes 9mm bullets. What's up? Hello. So yeah, if you don't know who I am, that's totally cool and fine. I've been modeling for quite a few years. I've kind of switched a little bit over more into shooting other people. I really enjoy it. I really love it. Do you guys hear the shooting? That's awesome. I really do enjoy shooting other people, not with a gun, with a camera. And it's super fun. And yeah, next month I'm hosting my very first themed photo shoot. It's a Heroes and Villains cosplay shoot. I'm really stoked about it, considering how much I love to dress up and do cosplay, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, it's Saturday. It's on a Saturday, but I believe I'm going to go live for that anyways, even though I usually go on Thursdays. So, yeah. Anyways, I had tattoo laser removal yesterday on my hands. I had a lot of people ask me why and blah, 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 and I kind of went on a little rant. I went live on my Instagram yesterday, and I left 2 live videos on my Instagram. If you would like to find those, you just look up Heidi Lavon. It's on my main page. However, I do have my photo page tagged up in the description box above. I also have my Is My Girl link up there as well. If you want a little bit closer of a look inside my life or my modeling, some of my exclusive content, so on and so forth, that is where you can find it. It's HeidiLavon.ismygirl.com. Otherwise, you can find me most of the time on Instagram, I guess, Instagram, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I've also highlighted my Facebook name up above as well. It's just Heidi Lavon. Anyways, so yeah, I had tattoo laser removal yesterday, and my experience was really awesome. It was super interesting. I was kind of nervous before having it done, just because I didn't really know what to expect. I heard a lot of mixed reviews. I heard a lot of people tell me that it hurt. I had a lot of people tell me that it hurt worse than getting tattooed, but I literally felt barely anything at all. I only felt it a couple little when they were going through it, maybe because there wasn't enough, I don't know, anesthetic in that spot, my bad. I had mine done at the Untattoo Parlor in downtown Portland, amazing place. I had lidocaine injections prior to having my laser. So I've been getting tattooed for like 12 or 13 years, and in those amount of years, about 10 of those years, I didn't use any sort of anesthetic. Some people would call it cheating or call me a pussy or call somebody a pussy, but I really don't think trying to limit yourself from pain is that much of a pussy at all. It's actually smart, you know what I mean? Also, I usually hear those kind of comments from people who barely have any tattoos at all. They have maybe like a dumb wrist tattoo, like one, or something on their foot, or like one on their arm. You are not tattooed enough to make that sort of comment whatsoever. Because when you're having your whole throat, your whole chest, back of your thighs, your whole ass cheek done without anesthetic, you kind of earn the right to use anesthetic. There's nothing wrong with using anesthetic. It kind of helps out your artist. It helps you not to squirm around as much, so you can actually longer sit for your tattoo. So anyways, I had it done. It's starting to get real gross, but I had it done yesterday in the morning, and from beginning to end, from injections to the very end of the machine that was used, it maybe took about 10 minutes. It was super fast. I was very surprised. I was very, 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 very surprised. Somebody just asked me if I was high. No, I'm not high. I generally smoke weed, usually later in the day, because I like to get shit done sober. So, without being stoned, I guess. Some people can, like, handle that kind of stuff when they're stoned, and yeah, I mean, I guess I could too, but I choose to treat it more like a treat for myself, so that's why I usually smoke later in the day. Just 'cause it's like my treat for getting shit done. Anyways, this was done with a Pico machine, which is kind of like the most state-of-the-art or the most updated in machines. And it technically, the nurse told me it technically doesn't burn your skin. What it does is it just goes in and it breaks up the color molecules underneath your skin. Of course, you will still have swelling. I think my hand's gone down quite a bit from swelling. It was more swollen yesterday. George asked me who did the anesthesia, the tattoo artist or a doctor. I had a board-certified nurse, I guess you could say that. So, the thing about the place where I went to have tattoo laser removal done, it was not done by a tattoo artist, it was not done by a technician, it was not done by someone who was certified in it, it was done by a nurse. It was someone who was a fully licensed nurse who's been in the medical field for quite a long time. That's the difference between the place where I went to versus where some people go. Some people will have tattoo artists do it where they're not trained or certified or licensed to administer anesthesia. I think they can only do a topical, but I had injections, and it was really fast. I didn't feel anything. So for anybody who's curious about tattoo laser removal, I would do your research, and I would most definitely take the injections over nothing, and I would take it over the creams, because actually it was really funny. After I posted about it yesterday, I had about 3 people message me and say, shit, I have the tattoo numbing cream. And I felt everything, and I was like, well, shit, make sure you can find somebody who does the injections, because you can't feel anything. It's awesome. I also saw, like, 3 people on Instagram yesterday also getting tattoo removal done. I don't know what it was. I guess it was just something in the air. Maybe everybody at the same time felt like they needed or wanted to remove something. It's not because every time somebody gets it done, it doesn't mean that they want to have it fully removed. It just means that I'm not happy with my hand tattoo, and I want to get a new one over it, replace it. Yeah. So that is why I did that. I had a lot of people ask me why, and it's not because I'm trying to get rid of my tattoos. Sorry, it's like hot all of a sudden. Because I'm talking really fast. I have a lot of people tell me I talk fast, I talk a lot, I talk loud. It's true. They almost tell me as if I don't know, as if it was to be negative or bring me down sometimes. That was mostly back in the day. Nowadays, I don't give a shit about that. But anyways, back to this. So originally when I had my hand tattoos done, it was not stenciled on, it was freehanded on with Sharpie, and I did not know at that time that I was allergic to Sharpie. So some people's skin is really sensitive like mine, so a lot of tattoo artists nowadays will actually freehand on you, which is awesome, and I love that, and I wish I could personally have that, but I just can't, because I can't have Sharpie. So my artist freehanded both of my hands on, he tattooed both of my hands, and then they both got infected. That was really, 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 really hard for me, you guys. I later, after that, had another tattoo done to confirm that I was indeed, in fact, allergic to Sharpie, and it was the tops of my cup. It was up here. That was bad. That was longer than my hands to heal, and I actually had to go to the doctor and get antibiotics. That fucking sucked. That was way worse. Anyways, so yeah. So this is really gross. They did put Saniderm over my hand. Saniderm, basically, if you don't know what that is, it is like shooting range. Yeah, I have a shooting range in my backyard over there because I live on 13 acres in the country. It's fucking dope. So we shoot guns over that away. Yeah. Anyways, so this is gross. They put Saniderm over it. If you don't know what Saniderm is, basically I think they use it for birth victims and like trauma, units or wings of the hospitals or whatever, but basically it's really convenient. When you get tattooed, some tattoo artists will also use it as well in place of saran wrap, which is kind of sloppy. I use that forever, but it's kind of sloppy. So basically, damn bitch. You guys hear the gun? Yeah, I'm not going to dance for you at all. I'm literally just here to talk to you guys about my tattoo, laser removal appointment, and various other things too. Anyways, so yeah, I was definitely very prepared for how gross it's going to be. I think that I'm going to, there's only one really large bubble, and it's just one. I'm sure you guys can see that. See this? See my gross fingers too? I don't have my nails on right now. Yeah, it's a handgun. I think it's a Glock 19. Yeah. I don't know, he got 2 other guns. He got a brand new shotgun, and then he got another, like, handgun or whatever, but I'm pretty sure it's the Glock 19, which, again, takes 9mm bullets. But yeah, I'm kind of nervous about this. I know that I'm not supposed to pop these bubbles, and I haven't, but something tells me that I want to do something about this really big one, because it's just really gross, and it's kind of hard. I think the worst part about having tattoo laser removal, for me, in my experience, is because that it was done on my left hand, and I'm left-handed. So basically everything, I feel like most things are made for people who are right-handed. So I always had to like learn things backwards, or I always had to just do everything the opposite of everyone else, which is, again, what I'm totally used to doing, just fucking go right the other way. Everybody in high school took Spanish, and I took Japanese. I was like, look, there's enough people in Spanish class. I'm going to take me some Japanese. So I've left this thing on since yesterday, and part of me wants to take it off. I was told to maybe try and keep it on as long as possible, but it's on my hands, so hands generally don't, like the standard, like this, is not going to be able to stay on for very long. I might wear it for one more day and then take it off tomorrow morning, or I might take this off very carefully tonight and take a shower and wash it. So, are you afraid about accidentally popping the blisters? I am a little scared. It will scar. Don't pop it, okay? Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it. You know, the funny thing about both of my hands are, though, when I got them both tattooed, they both got infected, so they're both very scarred. I don't know if, sorry, like I think I froze. Yeah, the thing about my hands are, when I had them tattooed, they got infected and they scarred anyways. So I don't necessarily care that it scars, because they're already pretty scarred. And at the same time, I'm just gonna have a tattoo put over it anyways. So I'm not really sure. George asks, I hope it heals fast. What time frame for recovery? I believe she said you'll be good to go in about 3 weeks. And I'm going to Hawaii September 19th. I'm so excited about it. I've always lived the broke bitch life, so I was never able to take myself anywhere, especially somewhere like Hawaii. I preach about the broke bitch life all the time on my social media, just because of my past history and my past story and whatever. If you've been following me on social media, you probably know what that story is. And I still talk about it to this day on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, go check it out. It's Instagram.com/HeidiLaVaughn. Did you hear this? What was your first tattoo? Your tattoos are amazing. What island? Kauai is amazing. I am going to Maui. Maui, baby. I'm going to be staying in Lahaina. So if any of you guys have obviously probably been to Hawaii, or if you've been to Maui or Lahaina more specifically, shoot me a message with any sort of awesome places to go, things like that. I'm sure I'll be posting about it on Instagram, so I can get, so these curls, I'm like feeling the curls, man. I French braided my hair like 2 days in a row, and then I took it out and I brushed it out, and then I just like threw some curls back through it. September 19th is my parents' anniversary, and they went to Hawaii for their honeymoon. Oh, I love that, Carly. The Big Island, perfect. Yeah, well, the thing that scared me about Hawaii even recently-ish, was all of the hurricanes. Like, we had got this Hawaiian trip booked like quite a while ago, so I don't know. We're excited for it, though. Yeah, I do get a lot of questions asking if this is a wolf. It's technically a luck dragon. A lot of people also sometimes first guess it's a Falkor from the Neverending Story. A lot of my tattoos shows your sleeve. I mean, you guys can see it. A lot of my tattoos represent a lot of my childhood. So like a lot of movies I used to watch, a lot of books I used to read, things like that. You know, movies. Did I say that? Movies I used to watch and books I used to read. Yeah. It's so pretty where I am right now, you guys. Let me see if I can show you. This is where I live. How great is this? I have my cow right over there in the trees. Do you guys see that? Oh, I can't really zoom. Oh, I can zoom. Holy shit. Do you guys see my cow? So that is not my food cow. That is my pet cow. Just for anybody who is curious. I don't want anybody to just my cow. It's my cow. His name is Ferdinand, and I call him Ferdy for short. I even have like a call for him. When he like looks up and he tries to find me. So yeah. I definitely don't do my own tattoos. So I'm 31. I've been getting tattooed since I was 18. My 18th birthday was my very first tattoo. Wow, I'm feeling old. So for a long time. Gunshots, guns, beans. Yes, my boyfriend is firing in our gun range. We have a gun range that I live on 13 acres, so we have a gun range back there. We also have our own private gym. I have a stripper pole. Got a photo studio. Is that about it? Yeah. It's a wonderful life, man. Did the tattoo by your eye hurt? No, actually, the most painful thing about getting this over the eye tattoo was actually laying my head down on the table. That was very uncomfortable for my neck. Tell your cow move. No, it's okay. I have a Man of War, Mr. Right Shoulder as well. That's very awesome. Living the dream here. I will say I live in Oregon, and it is so dope and beautiful and green and luscious. I'm also from Alaska, and I'm also from Arizona. So I was born in Arizona, raised in Alaska, and then when I was 18, I moved back to Arizona, and then I moved back to Alaska. Then I moved to New York, and then I moved to Oregon about 11 years ago. So then I've been here ever since, and it's great. And it's great. Glenn, that's a horrible thing to say. Glenn, you're a horrible person. Melinda, it's pretty great. You will love it. Oh, I love it. Oh, you're a photographer too. Cool. Hit me up on my Instagram. Yeah. I'm in Homer. Yeah, Homer is super beautiful. Homer is actually, I would probably say, my favorite place in Alaska because it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's like a fisherman town. So I'm from Fairbanks, Alaska. I was raised in Fairbanks. I've also lived in Anchorage, and I've been everywhere in Alaska. So, oh, thanks. You're so sweet. Yeah, Alaska. AK Pride. 31, I think you're great. Thanks. Oh my gosh. I went and recently had like a not even like a skin procedure or whatever, but I had what did I have? I had a consult to have like a facial type thing, and I had my face pressed up against this thing where it takes a really in-depth photo of your face, your skin basically from here to here, like 3D style. And I have the skin age of 30, and I'm 31, so I feel like I'm right where I need to be. I do wear sunblock every single day on my face, even when it's cloudy. That's very important, especially living in the Pacific Northwest where it rains and it's gloomy all the time. It does not matter. Ooh. Sorry, I was reading something. It still means that the sun can damage your skin. So for anybody young out there, youngish, ahead of time before you're older. Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, I just wanted to jump on here real quick, talk about my talk about my tattoo laser session or whatever, and show you guys kind of what it looks like. I will be making a YouTube video about it, vlog that shit. So if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I did link it above. Follow me on Is My Girl for all my stuff. Boop, boop, boop. And I'll see you guys next week.